You might not know it yet, but within that pile of scrap wood sitting in your garage lies the perfect opportunity to start a profitable side hustle. Imagine creating beautiful, functional pieces with your hands, things people actually want and are willing to pay for. No, you don't need to be a master carpenter. In fact, with just a few simple woodworking projects, you can turn your creativity into a steady income stream. You might even surprise yourself with how quickly this can grow into something bigger. Now, here's the thing. Most people think woodworking is complicated, time-consuming, or requires expensive tools. That's not true. I'm here to show you a doable and proven plan to start your woodworking business on a budget, whether you're a total beginner or someone who just needs a nudge to get started. And by the way, I'll even give you some specific ideas for projects that are easy to make and sell like wildfire. So make sure you stick around for all the tips. You're probably closer to starting this hustle than you think. Here's why this works. Right now, handmade goods are in higher demand than ever. People want unique, personalized items that give their homes character or make thoughtful gifts. And guess what? Simple wooden items hit all the right marks. They're natural, they're warm, and they're sustainable, which is a big selling point for today's buyers. Plus, with online marketplaces like Etsy or Facebook Marketplace, it's never been easier to reach an audience beyond your local area. So, let's break it down step by step to get you started. The first question most people ask is, what tools do I need? And the answer is simple. Start small. Forget the industrial-sized saws and fancy joiners for now. You'll only need a few essentials, like a hand saw, a power drill, a tape measure, some clamps, and sandpaper. Got a circular saw or jigsaw? Great! But if not, your basic hand tools will do the job just fine for beginners. And if you're on a really tight budget, you can even find second-hand tools online or at local flea markets for a fraction of the price. The same goes for materials. You don't need expensive wood right away. Soft woods like pine or cedar are easy to work with and affordable. Better yet, check out pallet wood or scrap materials from a local lumber yard. Not only are these options budget-friendly, but they also add that rustic, reclaimed look many buyers are after. People love the idea of turning discarded materials into something beautiful. Now, let's talk projects. There's no need to overcomplicate this step. Choose items that are easy to make and have mass appeal. Here are a few examples. First, floating shelves. They're incredibly popular for modern homes because they save so much space while looking sleek. Best part? Making one takes just a couple of cuts, some sanding, and a few hidden brackets. Second, wooden trays. These are perfect for kitchen decor, coffee tables, or serving guests. Add handles for an extra touch of functionality. Third, planter boxes. These are perfect for plant lovers, especially if they live in small apartments with limited green spaces. And finally, key holders, wall-mounted organizers, and even picture frames. All of these are compact, affordable to produce, and fly off the shelves once they're personalized with names or custom designs. Think about it this way. If a buyer can't find the exact thing they're looking for at the store, they'll happily pay you to make it. Gain some confidence yet? These projects won't just make you money, they'll also help you refine your skills. And remember, you don't have to sell perfect work immediately. Focus on practice and consistency. The more you create, the better your craftsmanship and your profits will grow over time. But here's where most people stall. They think, how do I even sell what I make? And that's where I want you to shift your mindset. You're not just selling wooden items, you're offering something unique that solves a problem. So let's look at where to sell. If you prefer a local approach, farmers markets, craft fairs, and local Facebook groups are gold mines. People love meeting the maker and supporting small businesses. Physical sales like these also give you instant feedback. You'll start to understand what buyers love and what you might not need to make again. But here's where the real jackpot: selling online. Platforms like Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, and even Instagram turn your small operation into a global business. Etsy, for example, already has millions of shoppers scrolling through looking for handmade products. All you need are a few solid photographs of your work, a clear description, and fair pricing. And don't underestimate the power of good lighting. Your product photos can make or break your sales. Invest in taking professional-looking pictures, even if all you've got is your phone camera. Speaking of pricing, let's address a common mistake: undervaluing your work. You might think, "Oh, I'll price low so people will buy." Wrong. Pricing too low not only leaves you working for pennies, but also makes customers question the quality of your work. Here's a simple formula: material cost plus your hourly rate plus a reasonable profit equals your price. Say the materials for a planter cost $10 and it takes you 1 hour to make it. If you want to earn $20 an hour, price that planter at $35 to $40. That way, you're covering costs, paying yourself, and leaving room for profit. Customers who appreciate handmade items won't hesitate to pay that amount, especially if you highlight the care and craftsmanship put into your work. Now, let me give you an extra tip to maximize sales: bundles and personalization. Maybe a customer wants a full set, like a tray that matches their coasters or shelves that go with a wall-mounted organizer. Offer discounts for multiple items to encourage larger purchases. And if you offer engraving, custom names, or design options, buyers are likely to see your items as one of a kind and worth every penny. As you can see, starting a side hustle with woodworking doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need a big workshop, expensive tools, or years of experience. All you need is a passion for creating, a willingness to learn, and a few simple strategies to get started. This isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, starting small, and working your way up. Remember, every successful business started somewhere. Yours starts here. By the way, if you want access to thousands of detailed woodworking plans, including step-by-step guides to making all the projects I mentioned today, and more, check out the link in the description for Ted's Woodworking. It's an amazing resource for beginners and pros alike, and it's packed with everything you'll need to get started. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more tips on woodworking, side hustles, or practical DIY ideas, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to drop a comment below and share what project you're excited to start. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.